In about 2 minutes, I can teach you everything you need to know about COVID. A lot of you think conspiracy theorists don't really do research, but we actually do. So, first study, people who died within 14 days of injection are considered unvaccinated. This is true. So you inject yourself with poison, you die, they tell you it's unvaccinated. That is how they trick you. Let's see this one here. Excluding data. Well, let's read the details and see cases excluded in partially vaccinated people. I wonder why they would do that. Let's see here, Scotland's public health report. Well, you can do the math and see that hospitals are full of vaccinated people. It is not the unvaccinated. You'll find out the CDC will not actually track this data because it blows the whole narrative. This one here, huge increase in myocarditis. You can Google the data to check this yourself. Another one here, Pfizer increases your chance of infection. So does Moderna by pretty big numbers as well. This one here shows how England was messing around with stuff similar to how the US was trying to trick you into thinking unvaccinated people are sick. But of course, we know that unvaccinated people like myself are perfectly healthy. Let's see what we have here. So there was a FOIA release to see the amount of healthy people who actually died over the 2-year period. Are healthy people dying, or is it just sick people, unhealthy people? And well, the total number of healthy people, look at that. So look at kids. No healthy kids are dying. And there are healthy older people who die, but that's normal. The idea that they're trying to trick you into thinking that kids need to be vaccinated, but it's not true. And this is only released by FOIA because they're trying to hide this from you. Well, let's see what asymptomatic COVID means. Pretty much what asymptomatic COVID is, you cut your thumb open, you go to the hospital, you test positive for COVID. That's asymptomatic COVID. This one here, I just made a recent video on, but the idea is that the SARS RNA from the vaccine is being integrated into your human genome. This is a very new study, so I don't know if the news has covered it or not. I personally don't watch the news because it's all fake anyway. Here we have pandemic of the unhealthy people. Why? Because 95% of people had an underlying condition that could have been prevented, like obesity, like anxiety, like diabetes. It's not healthy people who are going to the hospital with COVID. You have to understand that. Oh, vitamin D deficiency linked to severe COVID. Accepted, published. Yeah, this is real, but this used to be misinformation. If you said that it was misinformation, they want to try to trick you into thinking that it affects everyone equally, that healthy people need to get vaccinated. But we know that's all fake. This one here, myocarditis increases vaccination. I forget what I calculated it to, but it was smaller. This one's a different study here. The 133 increase is a different study. This one here, the number wasn't that big, but it was an increase. This one here, the CDC admits natural immunity is 6 times stronger during the Delta wave. But all I'm trying to say is we have so much data to know that vaccines are bad for you, that COVID only affects unhealthy people, that there's no real pandemic, that all you have to do is just be healthy, exercise, you'll be perfectly fine. I don't know. I think a lot of people, I don't know, but I hope this can help you guys wake up.